Welcome guys, this is a weapon comparison video between two popular assault rifles. The M416 versus SCAR-L. We all know M416 is significantly a better weapon than the SCAR-L, but let's find out how is it better. Let's starting with the damage comparison. Both the M416 and SCAR-L have the same base damage, which is 41, and here is the damage chart. Both the weapons' damage will be same, and the next comparison is bullet velocity, or bullet speed, which means hitting the moving target. For moving vehicles should be identical, and also long-range spray performance should be identical, but however is not. Because M416 and SCAR-L has a completely different spray patterns. So, let's compare the spray pattern S for this comparison. We are talking with 5 spray samples to create one single spray pattern, which shows us the average spray pattern, and this is the M416 spray pattern in red color, and now the SCAR-L spray pattern, and same procedure is used again, 5 spray samples to get one single spray pattern. And this the SCAR-L spray pattern in green color. And now comparing both M416 and SCAR-L, side by side, you can notice M416 have slightly higher vertical recoil, as well as the horizontal. But, however, SCAR-L has some unpredictable horizontal recoil, which make the weapon handling more hard. What I mean is that vertical recoil is predictable, it always goes up and only up, while the horizontal recoil on the other, and completely unpredictable as it can go left and right, 2 directions, so controlling horizontal recoil is very hard, especially the SCAR-L as it has more unpredictable recoil, so it harder to control SCAR-L recoil. Anyway, if you ever observed that SCAR-L shakes a lot while shooting at a certain distance, it's because SCAR-L recoil is very unpredictable. Now to the hip fire comparison, but the M416 and SCAR-L have identical hip fire performance, so there is no big difference here. But I actually feel like M416 has better hip fire performance. Anyway, what do you think? M416 or SCAR-L, which one has better hip fire performance in your experience? Let me know in comments box. Moving on, the rate of fire comparison. In this comparison we will be testing out which weapon shoots faster. Anyway, M416 and SCAR-L has almost the same rate of fire, but when firing 30 round M416 is 0.01 second faster, so I would like to say M4 has higher rate of fire, but it's not that high, but M4 is faster. Moving on, the reloading speeds. The M416 and SCAR-L has the same reloading speeds tested with all the magazines. Now to the attachments. The M4 can have 5 equipment slots for the attachments, 6 if you include the canted sight. And the SCAR-L has 4 equipment spot for attachments, 5 if you include canted sight. So M416 will give you more customization. And final conclusion, both the M416 and SCAR-L have the same amount of damage, and also identical bullet velocity, but the M416 has the better recoil controlling, and weapon handling, and the hip fire performance is identical, and the reloading speed is also identical, but M416 can equip a tactical stock. So, looking at this result, there can be no doubt that the M416 is overall a far better weapon than the SCAR-L, but if you can't find the M416, the SCAR-L is better choice alternative weapon for you until you find the M416, but always remember, in close range the M416 and SCAR-L performance is almost identical, but when in mid and long range, SCAR L recoil starts to kick in, and the weapon will start to shake, and make the sprays inaccurate. So, looking at this result, there can be no doubt that the M416 is overall a far better weapon than the SCAR L.
അതാണ് പവർ.
Well, you are first time in my channel, subscribe the channel for new videos and hit the like button.